been lost and alone in the city lights. I know, getting high, feeling low, and it's out of your control. You should know that I won't leave you. I'll stay beside you. I'm never letting you go. You've been lost and alone in the city lights. I know, but I will guide you home. But I will guide you home. But I will guide you home. Fight your battles, always by yourself.
Hey adventurers! So, day trip. This is my first time being at the event. It's a smaller festival located right next to the Queen Mary, and I think it's a really good beginner rave for people because it's small and compact, and it's not as overwhelming as the bigger festivals. By the time I went, the tickets were already sold out, so I couldn't see how much they were on the website, but I found on Reddit how much people paid. So let's see here. So it looks like it was $140 for the 2-day ticket for GA, and that was the pre-sale pricing. So starting at $140 and going up. They do have GA and VIP. Pretty much, basic VIP upgrades are your own viewing areas, your own bar, shaded area, all that good stuff for VIP. They have day trip in the LA park, which they did, I think, for the first time this year. And then they have the Queen Mary. They also have day trip in Seattle. And it is a house music festival. So for this festival, there's no on-site parking. You have to do different parking lots around Long Beach, and then you can take a shuttle to go from your parking area to the festival. It was the same for the staff, so we had our own little parking area, and then we got dropped off at the venue. And I got kind of confused as to where to go, and so I went up to the Queen Mary, and I went up to the 4th floor to just look and see if I could find where I was supposed to be. Kind of like in that episode of The Office where Michael Scott gets left at the gas station and he has to go up to the roof of the building to try to find Dunder Mifflin. That's what I felt like. I ended up finding my base camp, and it was a super small crew of us. I think there was 100 of us. Instead of the regular catering, we got these little food tickets that we could use at some food trucks that were in our base camp area. As far as the food in the festival, I took a look, and it seemed like everything was ranging from $15 to $20. They are, I guess, well known for their fishbowl drinks, which are just fish bowls full of an alcoholic beverage, and those are $50. So yeah, it seemed like well, first of all, the crowd is 21 and over, so it's a little bit older. And I don't know, it just seemed like a richer, bougier crowd than a lot of the other festivals. I was working Lost and Found again, and people lost their Prada bags, their Louis Vuitton wallets, and stuff like that. So it was definitely a more upscale crowd that was still down to party. Since it is a smaller festival, you don't have everything that you have at the bigger ones, including there was no general store, and there was also not a vendor village. So it was pretty much just food, merch, and then sponsor tents. At the end of the night, I did see that the line for the attendees to get on the shuttle to go to parking was super long, but it did clear out within an hour. So I mean, not bad considering how many people were there. It was a little crowded. So here's the Queen Mary, and then here's the parking lot, and day trip is in the parking lot area, and it's like fenced off and covered in AstroTurf. But there's like it's kind of like a bottleneck because the stages there's one stage, a middle stage, and then the other stage. So there's like a bottleneck to get from one end to the other that I noticed. And that got pretty crowded and uncomfortable as if you're trying to walk back and forth. During one of my breaks, I went around with one of my coworkers and we just like went all around the festival to see what free stuff we could get. So Beatbox, they were giving out these little rubber duckies, which are really cute. And then Smirnoff was there and they were giving these little drink carriers, which is actually really handy, especially if you're just having like a plastic water bottle. It'll fit in here, and it's so cute because it has like a little day trip pouch. And then there was also a canned wine booth, and they were giving away like little light up flower crowns. I think that's pretty much it. White Claw was doing like free samples. I think that's it as far as like the free stuff that we got. There was also a lot of little photo ops. It was just cute vibes all around. It was also really pretty because you could see like the sun setting, and it was just like, I love being by the beach and by the water, so it was really cool. And if you are doing the after parties are held on the actual Queen Mary, which is really cool. And if you do VIP, you also get viewing areas on the Queen Mary, I believe. And on the second day, I kind of just wandered onto the ship and like wanted to see what was going on. And the Queen Mary is notoriously haunted, so I won't lie, I've been there before, but I haven't spent like a ton of time in the ship. So I was kind of like wandering around the halls of the ship, and you know what? There are pretty creepy vibes because it's really old. And I did take a photo of one of the hallways, and I think I got an orb. I'll put it here. But yeah, there's like a little like blip on the floor, which is kind of weird. I tried to figure out what it was, and it's not a reflection because it's carpet, and it's not any sort of stain because it looks different from all the other carpet stains. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I caught a little ghosty. You can also do hotel packages where you stay on the Queen Mary, and I believe the prices aren't on the website anymore, but from what I remember, it was like $350 a night to do that. So that is also an option. I think that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna rate it. Again, didn't attend, just worked it. But I think if you wanna dip your toe in the world of raving or music festivals, it's a pretty good one to start with. They also have other events at that same location, so I have put in my requests to work those. That's it for this one. I am going to be posting Sad Summer next. It's at the end of this month. So it's Sad Summer, Lollapalooza, and then Hard Summer are my next 3 videos that'll be going up. And after that, I don't think I'm attending anything else. I have applied to like work other festivals, but as far as attending, I can't. I'm so tired. I'm tapped out financially, emotionally, physically. I can't do it anymore. So after this summer, I'm gonna hopefully chill. Who knows? We'll see what happens. All right, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe.